Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Gale here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video, and today is update day. Of course, we had two major updates coming to the gacha scene, and of course, one of them is, of course, the Dankro update, the one everybody has been waiting for. Sarcasm has to be noted there, of course, right? Of course, everybody's looking forward to the Star Rail update. I will be streaming that later tonight, but we do have a Dankro update, of course, right? We didn't know what was coming, to be quite honest. I had zero idea on what was even, going to drop today. I was estimating and guesstimating that it would potentially be the Valentine's rerun. Turns out it was a rerun, just the wrong rerun. So let's get into the game. Let's see what's in store for us, of course, in terms of the update as a whole. And we're also going to be looking at the Datamine. I would usually make them two separate videos, but to be quite honest, I couldn't give a shit about making a second video for Dankro, to be quite honest. I'd rather make it one video, and that way you guys get the information as fast as possible. So, of course, 1,000 Salos right here. Very, very nice. It's a versus Hegni Ragnar login bonus. So pretty cool there, I suppose. Gets us a little bit more Salas and stuff, which is super nice. 3,000 Salas across, or 3,300 Salas across the entire week, of course. So that's pretty cool as well. Make sure to just quickly get my packs as well, otherwise I'm gonna forget. To be honest, I'm not logged in, as you can tell by the fact that I've not even picked up my weekly pack just yet. But as you guys could tell by that shop immediately, first things first, you guys want to note is that the Golden Time banners are back, also including the Golden Time event. We'll take a look at the event in just a second. So the likes of Belle, Welf, Lily, they're all back, including, of course, the coveted Golden Time scene card. It's one of the best opportunities for you to probably get the Golden Time scene card. It's a damn shame that this rerun banner doesn't have the Golden Time at 8 multis. I probably have recommended going till the 8 multis for Golden Time guaranteed, but it doesn't seem like they've included that in this, which classic Dankro, I'm not surprised on that front, to be quite honest. But it's a damn shame, because I do think if you could get Golden Time at 8 multis and you had, the likes of the new Ryu or even the even Wind Bell, and you didn't have Golden Time, 100% well worth it. 8 multis is it would have been nothing to scoff at, but unfortunately it's not there. So I would be very careful going into this banner trying to get Golden Time. It's a big risk you're going to be taking going into this banner like that, especially with what's going to be coming up in the near future. And trust me when I say this, stick around when we're taking a look at the data mines, because there are things you want to be on the lookout for. Trust me when I say this. You do not want to just chuck your Salas into this banner to try and get Golden Time. Hegni is also back again, which is not surprising considering the Gulliver brothers also came back. It's very likely that we're going to probably see Ryu's banner also come back very, very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's next week, to be quite honest. Let me just quickly get my Salas from this. Whoop-de-doo, I got, what did I even get? Top 5,000, great. 300 Salas for that. It's absolutely amazing. I couldn't give a shit, to be quite honest. I really couldn't give a shit about the event. I don't care. I really don't care to spend my time trying to perfect it, especially considering how scaled it was towards having, of course, the brand new unit. And so for me, it doesn't matter. I don't really care about comp and all that sort of stuff. I just want to play to enjoy the characters I'm getting and stuff like that. Okay, so quickly, first and foremost, let's go to the event. We may as well, actually, I was gonna say this. So we have two events actually going on at the same time, it seems like. So we have the beloved Golden Time Revival event, which is a very simple event, it seems like. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be anything too crazy. You have a regular item exchange shop. Thank the Lord for this, man. Thank the Lord for this. This is what we needed. This is desperately what we needed. I'm so glad that we have this back again, because this is just a much, much better way of getting your items and stuff. I hate the gacha box, the way they've implemented it, to be quite honest, especially after round 6 with what you get in it. It's not worth it. This at least is a little bit better in the sense of at least you're getting everything in the way you want to get it and the priority you want to get it in. If you want to get the Mystical Fauna first, you get that first. If you want to get the gacha tickets first, you get that first. You're not waiting for an eternity for that. So that's pretty good in that sense. And then we also have this. This is a new one. This is actually a new event. So it is a pure familiar ranking event, it seems like. Okay, so it's a pure familiar ranking event. So you have the ranking battle practice stage, and then you have a familiar damage ranking event as well. So again, this is something we'll do in tomorrow's live stream as well, when we'll give it a shot and see how we fare. You can see, of course, a lot of cheating familiars probably here and everything as well, but nonetheless, you have a lot of familiars scores setting up a score and doing their best, of course, right? I don't think we're in the top 100. Well, I don't know if we are. I don't think we are, otherwise I would have seen our names somewhere here. To be honest, like I said, I don't think our familiar is going to be doing too well, because a lot of us are playing super casually now. So as long as we can get somewhat decent ranks. I mean, the good thing is, if you're in the top 10,000, you get a rainbow bond now, guaranteed. This is a good change I think they've made. In all honesty, I'm glad that this seems to be something that they're sticking with throughout now. With all ranking events, you get that rainbow bond no matter your rank, which in my opinion, thumbs up on that. That is a huge W in my opinion. I absolutely rate this move. So thumbs up there. They've actually done something good here for once in their entire well, I say for once in a while, I will say. This is the first time they've done something I've actually praised them about in a long time, to be fair. So I think that's a very good change that they've introduced, where the top 10,000 familiars or players get a rainbow bond, which I think is great. Also, keep in mind, no stamina ranking event, which again is a very good thing. Let me actually check the notice really quickly, 1 second, before we go anywhere else, because I want to just quickly check and see, do we have a ranking event for this event? No, doesn't seem like it. Does not seem like it. And for the Hegni Ragnar one, we have a damage ranking, and that's it. Okay, it seems like there's only one ranking event there. Okay, that's not too bad then. That's all right. That's more than fine in that sense. We also have a brand new United Final Battle, so another copy of Lido will be obtainable. Let me just quickly get his Falma so that I can maybe get him up to the next level. We have more than enough points here. Now, of course, last time around we had it a fairly easy, because we were going up against a enemy that was weak to wind. What is it this time? Weak to fire. Shouldn't be actually too bad, provided people have the new Ryu or people have the new Anya. In all honesty, I think it'll be fairly easy if you have one of those two. If you have OG Anya, the first Anya, it's not the worst thing on the planet, but it'll still be tricky. I would recommend running probably Hime and Harmonia still nonetheless, with your main fire DPS to just provide a lot of supportability and stuff. Just keep that in mind when you're going into the raid and stuff as well. 1 second, I forgot about some things as well. I forgot. There's some new packs as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So there is this brand new scene card that you can get using free Selas called Dainsliff. I would recommend everybody get one copy of this 100%. This is super valuable, because at max level, when the adventure is part of the Freya Familia and it is equipped on the Freya Familia, you get a 30% damage boost. Get one copy, because if I'm not mistaken, if you even just get one copy and get this as well, right? And then use the limit break, you can use your rainbow bonds. I would just save your rainbow bonds for this, to be honest, and use it on this. Honestly, I really would. Because don't spend your Selas on just buying multiple copies when you have the memory crystals. The memory crystals are distributed often enough to where you don't need to do this. Like, you're getting one here as well, right? I thought you were getting one here. You clearly aren't. I was expecting one there, but never mind. I stand corrected. Usually you do get one during the event though, usually. Or usually during the test of strength. Actually, you'll probably get it during the test of strength. Yeah, you get two during the test of strength. So keep in mind that as well. That'll be there as well on that front as well. Now, one thing to note as well, in that sense as well, before we take a look any further, I want to take a look at this part and see what happened here. So, Belle and Lily have both been buffed. Okay, Belle and Lily have both been buffed, it seems like. So Belle's gotten Technique 1, increased attack range, increased attack power. You get a burn field now on his skill 1, which is really good. That'll help with Golden Time massively, actually. Skill 2 also reduces its cost, changes to a charge skill, reduces damage and cooldown for all his own techniques and special moves. It reduces the damage and cooldown. Okay, I don't know why it's saying reduces damage. That's a bit of a weird one. And then while charging, reduces the special move cooldown when attacking enemies in a burn state. And then the special move also reduced its cost, increased its attack power. Normal attack damage increases now stacks up to 2 times, and then crit rate goes up when attacking enemies in a burn state. So very solid buffs overall. I would say this is a little bit of a weird one. Reduces damage. Cooldown, I understand. Damage is a bit weird. But yeah, and Lily gets a boost in her attack power and also reduces the endurance of the enemy, which is good. Battle arena improvements. If your health points fall below the minimum rank value upon defeat, your rank will drop. So yeah, this is something I noticed. Somebody recently showed they got legend, but they were under the legend threshold. So it's 2500 points for legend. They were at 2497 and your rank didn't drop. So now it will actually drop. So I guess that finally they decided to make that a thing. And if you lose a defense fight, you'll only lose 5 points, which I think is fair. I think that's very valid, and it's not too damaging. So I guess that's a big boost there. Battle arena party slots have gone from 3 to 5. Good change. Uncharted has gone from 10 to 15. Very good change. I think that's a very good change. Very positive in my opinion. I think that's very positive. Okay, pretty solid overall, I think, in that sense. And I think with that is all we have in terms of the game. Of course, there's a new Abyssal as well. Again, you probably want to take a fire unit into this. Yeah, it seems like you want to just take a fire unit, of course, right, into this. That's nothing too crazy on that front. But yeah, outside of that, there's nothing too crazy on this front. What I want to show you guys is, of course, the Datamine. So let's pull up the Datamine here. Let's check it out and let's see what is coming into the game. And this is where, yeah, you want to start saving your Celas, to be quite honest. So login bonus, and yeah, as you guys can see, there is a new Freya Fest unit coming into the game. This is probably going to be an assist. It looks like it's an assist, most likely. I doubt it's going to be an adventure. We never really get adventure gods, to be honest, outside of Artemis and Aphrodite. Even Danmimo only ever did a collaboration Hermes as an adventure, and Hestia once only got a god form adventure mode, and then adventure god mode. There we go. Vesta as well, I guess, but realistically it was only Aphrodite and Artemis that got multiple adventure units in Danmimo as well. So Freya being an assist is pretty much guaranteed. It's very unlikely she's going to be an adventure, but yeah, keep in mind that this is going to be coming up as well. But they're re-releasing Ryu as well. So we're probably going to see Hegni this week, next week Ryu, and probably the week after is going to be Freya, is my guess. So just keep that in mind. It's yeah, it is what it is. I mean, did anybody expect anything different? Let me refresh the page because I think some of the images weren't loading in for some reason. There we go. Monetizations, the usual stuff. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, this lottery box. We'll take a look at that in a second. There is a lottery box as well. There's this Hegni Ragnar event, of course, that we've seen. Pretty cool background and everything. We might use this as the thumbnail, I suppose, or I might use it, or I might just use the Freya image as a thing, to be quite honest, saying the fest is coming. But yeah, pretty much it's as simple as that. That's all we have for this update. Like I said, I don't really plan on, obviously, like I'm gonna still cover Dancro, don't worry about that. I know a lot of you guys are here because I've been playing Danmimo and Dancro and all these things. But as you guys have been able to tell from the recent videos and just generally with the anime around and everything, I definitely prefer doing the Danmachi videos more, generally speaking, until we get a very good game like Danmimo. It's unlikely that I'll ever go into a full game mode like I did for Danmimo, of course, right? I do apologize that my cough is still there a little bit. But yeah, Dancro is going to take a little bit of a step back in terms of just generally, you know, how I approach it and everything. Of course, like I said, content will still be there. We'll make videos, of course, on how units are and everything for sure, no doubt about it. But yeah, just letting you guys know on that front. We'll be back again, of course. Like I said, I will be streaming Dancro tomorrow evening, of course, right? Because I want to, you know, do the ranking event and all that sort of jazz, of course, right? And of course, when Freya does come, I will be summoning for her. I don't, like I said, I'm not really one for, you know, competitiveness and meta and stuff like that. I mean, of course, I'd love to say for the half anniversary, but I've always said it. If there's a new Freya unit that I really like and I really like the design of, I'll go for her. And also if there's any other units that I really like the design of, you know, be it like the Ryu, for example, or anything of that sort, I will go and try and get a copy of them at the very minimum. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Of course, that's what I recommend to you guys to do as well. If you guys prefer just summoning for what you like, do that, because there's no point in summoning for what you don't like. In all honesty, you're just gonna make the game worse for yourself if you're trying to push yourself into this meta and trying to, you know, do extremely well. Summon for what you like. If you like the character, if you like the design, go for it. That's all I have to say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.